The show tonight. Let's go through the final 4 webcams of the 8 we've been showing tonight. Webcam 1, the courtroom. You've been spotting tonight the themes there. A figure sat in the judge's chair and groups of figures there in the courtroom. Webcam 2, the police cells in the basement. A dark figure stood behind the gate and figures dressed in uniforms and suits. Webcam 3, moving on to that one, and that's the police cell in the corridor. A white mist in the middle of the room, orbs around the toilet area as well, and growling noises heard on that webcam as well. And webcam 4, the large hall there, you can see it above the courtroom, figure walking up and down the back row of the seats, and a dark mist moving in the corner of that webcam as well. Thank you for all the sightings on those. General themes of the night, well, in the doctor's house, several people heard a lady screaming, lots of people mentioning that their grandparents knew the doctor and he treated them. They all said he was a nice man, interesting that. And a dark figure following Kath stood behind her. And general themes from the town hall, in the courtroom, Jim and James were the common names tonight. Orbs around Yvette's head and groups of figures stood together as well. Finally, a message from all the Most Haunted Live team to the trustees of the Winter Gardens Trust, who I know are in the audience tonight. Many thanks to them for letting us broadcast in this amazing location for the rest of the week. Thank you very much indeed for that. Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Julie. Let's return now for the final time tonight to Yvette Fielding and the team in the heart of Lancaster. Hello, Yvette. What an amazing night. How are the team feeling, and how is Simon?
Simon, how are you feeling now?
I'm fine.
He's back and he feels absolutely fine. I think a lot of us feel quite drained. I know Carl feels drained, just absolutely shattered. It really is a very draining place. I mean, if you think of all the things that went on here, and you know, Chris can back me up here.
Yes.
You know, sort of the energy, it kind of zaps it from you, doesn't it?
It drags it right out.
It really, really does. But I have to say, I've thoroughly enjoyed myself tonight. I think I'm turning into a bit of a weirdo. And Sherry, our audience member, what did you think of your time with us?
It's been amazing.
Really enjoyed it?
I have, absolutely.
Fantastic. Would you do it again?
Definitely.
Good. Brilliant. So we've all really enjoyed ourselves, and we've got some fantastic, I think, we caught some amazing noises, Paul. Don't know if you were hearing them in the studio. I hope you did.
We could hear them all in the studio, particularly those 17 knocks were incredible, and I'll be fascinated to find out what our sceptic Dr. Kieran O'Keefe makes of that, because I can't think of a rational explanation for that volume and amount of noise.
Well, I know that Dr. Kieran O'Keefe would probably say that it was... can I say what I think you'd say about the knocking noise?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. He has a very good, logical explanation, but me as a believer, we both argue about it. He thinks that possibly one of the crew members could either be crossing their toes inside their shoes and making the noise, or possibly kicking something, which could be a logical explanation. I mean, I personally know it isn't, but that from a logical point of view, it's right, isn't it, Kieran? That's what could be happening.
You're just trying to discount alternative explanations, really. Simple as that.
Yeah. Are you playing with mine?
No.
Who's playing with mine? Sorry. Sorry. Did you not scratch my back?
Not at all.
No, I can verify.
Oh my God.
Kath was sitting behind me.
Something just grabbed my back and has scratched it. Sorry, Paul, sorry. It was...
I'm going to be sick.
You alright? Can someone go with him?
I'll go.
So as you can see, it's still going on, so actually we'd quite like to leave now. That was really quite...
Okay.
Did you not hear it?
As you head off, Yvette, we're going to leave the audience at home with your highlights of the night. You have been fantastic. Let's take a look at tonight's remarkable investigation.
Okay.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
As I say, the people that... Oh! He strangled her, and he's quite happy with the fact that he's cut her up.
You're a murderer, aren't you? You were jealous. You're pathetic, jealous man.
Fucking hell, Kath.
Oh, Jesus! At first I felt like I was moving downwards like that.
You alright, Carl?
I'm going to throw up.
No, you... What? You want to harm women?
I can hear the knocking.
Doctor,
Yes, how did they kill
they've
him?
hung him. 1936.
Shit, you alright? Oh! You alright?
There's something in there.
What?
What a night. We are back tomorrow night from 8 on Living. Just time to say a few thank yous to our fantastic crew here tonight, our director and PA, to our audience here. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'd also like you to keep that applause going, please, for our experts in the studio, historian Dr. John Callow, and our demonologist Fred Batts, and of course Julian Clegg and his fantastic interactive team, plus our psychic artist and medium Brian Shepherd, but above all, the people at the cutting edge, the point of our paranormal arrow, the amazing Yvette Fielding and the team, ladies and gentlemen. A very intense night. This has been Most Haunted Live, the second of an 8-night investigation. We return tomorrow to look for 8 Faces of Evil on Living from 8. Be there.